Welcome back to St. Louis, Brian.
Thank you.
Did you say you born and raised here, or?
Yeah, born and raised in St. Louis, and about 3.5 years ago, headed down to New Orleans to pursue a music career, and it's finally just starting to get to where I wanted to be, and came up here and just kind of been playing around this week. I'm heading back to New Orleans tomorrow, and really loving the blues scene up here. I mean, it's a really great scene, much bigger than I expected. I mean, Webster Grove area is really like Highway 61 Bar and Maya's Cafe. It's a good scene.
Well, you go on down and you got, well, there's so many places, BB's and Oyster Bar.
Oh yeah, all on Beale Street. Yeah, that's
or down on Broadway.
yeah. Broadway. Yeah, Broadway. Yeah.
But there's loads of clubs. The Gramophone. There, we're going to leave somebody out, but there's loads of blues being played in St. Louis. In fact, a lot of people are leaving, unfortunately, going the other way. They're leaving Austin and New Orleans because they want to get paid. You know,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
everybody gives it away down there.
Oh yeah, there's so many people doing it down there, and it's great. It's a groovy city, but you got a lot going on. And like coming up here to some of these like open jams, it's just way more laid back. Where down there you got everybody trying to play, and there's so many great musicians.
So,
Well, I see a picture. That's you, isn't it?
Yeah, that's me.
He's got his own picture on his own CD. Imagine that.
Matt, why did you do
Playing
that?
a Stratocaster.
Yeah, the Stevie Ray Vaughan Fender Stratocaster.
Yeah, there you go.
That's my man.
Well, we're
So
gonna,
you got a song you want us to? Did you already?
Yeah, he said he'd like everybody to hear "Eyes on the Future."
Eyes on the Future, yeah, nice song, recorded with a lot of great horn players down in New Orleans, and mixed real well with my producer Chris Finney, and yeah, it's a good one on the track.
And you have a band?
Brian Hyken's the band. I hire all different kinds of musicians, and I'm always changing it up. We're always playing with different people and getting all different kinds of sounds.
So it's, every time it's the Brian Hyken project, you're going to hear lots of different people.
Yeah, but it's always a project. It's something big or a trio or who knows.
All right, well, we're going to play that tune, number 3 here, Eyes on the Future, Brian Hyken.
Sounds great.
In from New Orleans for a while here in St. Louis. 506.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
most
and,
definitely.
and we make a point of talking about, we like to keep our musicians here. One of the ways you keep them here is if they're making a living. So, in fact, what was it, not too long ago, Black Joe Lewis came through, and he went right on up to Montreal. We were talking about that last week.
He lives there now.
Yeah, and he lives there, and I think the reason
But that's been a story in Austin for years.
Right.
That's where Hudson and the Hoodoo Cats came.
Right. I'm thinking that Joe did that because they got health care.
Yeah.
You know, you can go right on up to Canada, and he can use that as a base. So,
Yeah.
But
Free healthcare.
Musicians don't need health care.
no, hell no.
Live long enough,
They're just
right?
not right. They
Yeah,
just
if he's anything like Keith Richards or any of those guys, he'll stick
How
around.
about Keith? Yeah, his liver's made of, something, an element that's never been discovered yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, remember when he fell out of the coconut tree?
Yeah, the coconut tree was
Yeah, well,
climbing
that's what I
it.
said. Our headline was "Put the limey in the coconut and watch it fall down."
Oh yeah, that was like what, 3 years ago or so?
I mean,
He bounced right back from that and then go.
Yeah.
You know, I think that was 2008, and then they did Scorsese did that video at the Beacon Theater in New York on him, and still kicking it.
Yeah,
Yes.
and they've released he's released his memoirs too.
Oh yeah, I read his book, Life.
Yeah, a friend of mine read it, and he said it was really a kick, and he wasn't even a fan. He said, but it was a great book to read.
No, it was interesting.
All of where he'd been.
His childhood was interesting, just being real poor and growing up in the middle of
The
the war
beginning
over
of the
there.
band was interesting. Just how they
Yeah.
fell in love with Muddy Waters and all those guys that he just sat around in cold, damp areas trying to practice the guitar.
And when he shows up at Chess Records and they're coming out, one of them was either Muddy or somebody came out to carry his bags, and they going, "Are you?" You know, and you're not carrying my bags, dude.
Yeah. They're just like, and Muddy's just doing what he's trying to do to get by, and unfortunately, but the Stones really idolized him, and you can hear a lot of influence in their playing.
Well,
All right,
Brian,
Brian, thanks for dropping by.
And,
Thanks for
and-
playing, and
and
it
we'll
was
be
great,
seeing you again, I'm sure.
Having me on. Thank you
Yeah,
very
you
much.
contributing this to the station, or
Oh yes, all
taking
you.
it to the next place?
No, that's for you guys.
Okay, good deal.
All right, well, thanks very much.
All right, thank you.
Well,
Brian
enjoy your
Hyken
travels.
Project, Eyes on the Future was the name of the CD and the cut that we played.
Oh yeah, it's on iTunes and on the website and everything. Thanks.
Fantastic.
And be safe on your ride back down there.
Oh, I will.